Hi, welcome to, I don't know what to call this. Is this going to be Mental Block? I'm not sure. This is not the Mental Block server. This is not J-Man's, server. This is the official Lord of the Rings server, which I've got sort of conned into joining because there's a lot of people on it. And I've sort of semi-joined the community, and I found an island all by myself, and nobody knew. As you can see, those coordinates are ridiculous, and this is where I'm going to build my base. Now the problem is, besides that I don't have too much space on the hard drive and I really need to get rid of some. I had an original base and I sold it to somebody, or I ended up giving it away because nobody wanted it. Here's what I was going to call my group, the Doom Patrol. At one point I was going to call it the Mount Doom Patrol, which is very funny. I don't know what we're going to do there. Right now it's just me. If I could get my mental block friends on this thing. But I don't know. It'd be diff. I've gotten the banner trick. I haven't done the banner trick in J-Man's Modded yet. But I was upset about it because I thought we could just do without it. The trick is you have a gold block for the greatest space. But you could use an iron block. Let's see. What does it say? Bronze block 8, silver block 16, and gold block 32. And you place a banner on it, and it gives you protection. You can see the protection banner with this. There's the lines. There's one there which I've done. Well, that's not very nice. That's the second time they've done that. It's not very nice of them. Ah, here, it's back. Yeah, there's this problem with sometimes the horse vanishes, sometimes the banner vanishes. Okay, so yeah, you click on the banner. Protection player specific or protection faction. I don't remember what faction. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm just black with, well, what does it say? The lowest horse? Mine's rogue with black text. I'm the black rogue. Ha ha ha. So as you can see, there's one here, there's one there, and there's one there. And eventually I'll cover the whole island. Here is the whole island. I have to clear out some of that, and I'm going to build a base around there, big giant area, and then in the outer edges will be, I don't know what we're going to do with that. I've only just started. I have to mine out more gold so that I can do that. They can make banners. That's no problem. And there's my horse. Fastest horse I've ever seen. It's a nice horse, but yeah, this was where I used for crops, but then I've moved the crops since then. Let's see if I can find where this is. Down the stairs. This is what I've been working on. And then after I work on the major elements of this, and I start the farm, not the farm, the the mine. Once I got that going for the gold, then I could start digging out the area and flattening bits of it, and just like before, it's a bigger area, but it's a lot more forgiving. There's only a few little crenellations and and this pad, for those who are wondering, this is exactly where my port is. I'll show you. It's in the middle of the ocean. It doesn't have a landmass, but it's right there, exactly there. But then, yeah, if you want to go there, and the only way you could get that custom waypoint is by actually traveling here. And I don't have anything on the upper levels of this. I'll probably put beds and stuff, but I've discovered beds are almost completely useless because there's always people on. Anywhere from 10 to 30 people. Okay, now here's the tree farm that's in progress being worked on. It's exactly like the tree farm in my other base. And let me tell you about my other base. This is not my other base. This is where I found the beacon. I was going to take some bricks from there. Up here is my old base. It looked beautiful. That's how I was able to get it. Say this isn't finished growing, so I gotta wait. Oh, I got 12 there. I was gonna breed cows, but there's no cows. This is where the tree farm will be going, and then I got about 15 other things. So as you can see, I've just started here. The fact that I'm keeping it a secret from the other players on the Lord of the Rings server is fine considering they're probably not going to watch my videos. Originally, I'd intended for my factions. Let me show you my factions. I was going to try to have positive factions for everything, but in the case of I killed a spider and it messed everything up. So now I've got some. They're out the +6, but now we got a -8. We got a -6. I've been killing some orcs. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and kill orcs. I don't know whether I'm going to kill any. Well, let me look at this for a second. Factions. The West. What do we got? I got a -1 from near Harad. That's bad. The Taurodine are still okay. I didn't kill those guys, so I don't know what to do there. And after I've worked on this a little bit, I'm going to go back and I'm going to interact with the other players. They are very apt to attack you first and try and kill you. If they think you're an orc. Of course, you're not an orc, but they're role-playing. Yeah, we're role-playing. What's that? For those who don't know about role-playing, Legolas the Elf, he's the guy who attacked me yesterday because I was in a building and he thought I was an orc. And I told him, I'm not an orc. Now, there's Mandarin Panda. He works with him. So they were doing stuff together, and they were really pissing me off, and I was going to kill him, but I thought, no, I'm going to flee from him. I have boats on me, so I just fled into the river, and I drifted off. And I got away. And I thought, hey, this would make a great video. So I'm like, I'm going to do videos from this thing when I get the chance. But is this going to be Mental Block or is it going to be Lord of the Rings series? I don't know. Maybe I'll call it the Wozad of Oz. Wizard of Woz. Whatever. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. I could call it the Doom Patrol, but I think DC owns a trademark on that. Mount Doom Patrol. Yeah, Mount Doom Patrol. Oh, definitely got to do that. Okay. Am I going to fight him for his insolence for what he did? Yes, I might. That Legolas the Elf. Who knows? Who knows what we're going to do there? I'm gonna tour Spawn though in a minute, but first I got to dump my stuff and get some more food and do a few other things, and then we'll be right back. Here's one of the problems when you're riding a horse in a 31 players or 30 players or whatever server. It goes very slowly. The same thing happens with boats. You have no trouble going fast in a boat, but then the chunks load very slowly. There's really nothing you can really do about this. Okay, we are at this location. That's where I want the base to go out to, is about there. So we're going to go over to that side. But I want that location to be where I'm going to put the chest. This is so slow. This is not funny. I'm getting out of the horse. Gonna go a lot faster without that horse. Oh, I just realized I need a crafting bench. No, but I need to go over here and check the actual... I'm going to work out the vaguely square boundaries. I think that the boundary should be right here. So it'll be 10300. Let me write that down. I'll just have to get back on later when when there's fewer people online and go a little bit faster with the horse. When we're down to about under 20. Well, where did he go? Now, I don't know what happened here. Now, did the horse vanish? Oh, it was the wrong coordinate. It was the X coordinate, and I needed the Y coordinate. Okay, look, I've messed this up, so I'm going to have to... I'll have to be back shortly. Okay, I've just come over from the Elven Portal and gotten into the overworld for the first time since I started playing the game. They block off the overworld, strangely. So I don't know where anything is, where we're going to dig for anything. I'll probably go ashore and I'll do something ashore. But I don't know where we can go or what we can do. First I must fight creatures. Notice it's easier when there's a lot of lag. Well, we're going to try and find a place where we could go digging. Look at this. Look how easy it's going to be to kill these guys. It's like Mental Block Season 6 all over again. Acacia wood. Acacia wood. Alright, let's look in here. This looks like an ideal place, but it's probably been mined out. I don't see any ore. But the number of people who've gotten through have got to be very small by... Oh, wait, there's some. Oh, need the stuff. I know, I was going to take you on a tour, wasn't I? Well, as soon as I get back, I'll take you on the tour. Well, it's a couple days later, but as promised, here is the tour of the area. Now, this is where you go when you first get to Hobbiton. This isn't where you start the game. This is where you go when you fast travel here. Spawn, waymeet. There's a bunch of things, so let's just get there. I got some enchanting. I got some bronze swords. Well, that's not my bronze sword. That's the bronze sword. That's pretty good. Some pickaxes. I got another pouch because I've been doing a lot of fighting. I love these builds. I love some of these things that they've been building. It's so much. They really make good use of the wood and of the stone in this game. What's this say? Temple of Dunlendismas. People, all religions say they're the true religion. Otherwise, they're saying that they could be fake. Oh, chest 1 is where I had... On my first day, I had to leave some stuff in a chest. I put up a chest and I just left some stuff there. Actually, no, I should go back to it, but... There's a character called Wav who's been playing the game. Just today. Just found him today. Don't know who he is. Or she. Probably he. You get all these crazy little structures. It's because there's a lot of fighting going on. There's a lot of things that have to be done. Wait, where am I? Alright, yeah, see now we're gonna get to this stuff. So let's just do the tour. This is just the tour of over here. We're not going to do the tour of anything else. At the end of the month, I'm told we might update to the new version of Lord of the Rings mod, which we don't have yet. I don't know what anyone's been building. What is this? There's a swan. Must be that swan thing. The Swan Knights Shire Embassy. Okay, yeah, this is pretty good stuff. And then what you got is you got this. Here's the story of them. Recruitment, how to recruit. Types of swords they expect. Types of tables. A dagger as opposed to a dagger. Anyway, it's the standard stuff for most of these things. Statue repair underway during doing the owing. No, it says due. Underway due to vandalism. Yeah, it looked worse earlier, actually, so they've been working on it. What kind of wood is this? It's kind of Sarnkaran pillar. Not wood at all. And this is another faction. I could look at it. Orokarni. Red Mountains. They must know about how to get that stuff. Durin's folk. Mounts for recruits for the Red Dwarves. You know, stuff like that. Another one over there. I don't know what happened here. Somebody, I guess a creeper blew that up. No, I don't know. There's no creepers here. Ooh, what's that say? Spawn. Ah, yes. This is another, I don't know what that's supposed to be. This is protected land, so you can't change anything that's here. So if you could spawn a creeper in... Oh, man, this is terrible. Yeah, this goes up this way, down the winding path. They made this winding path look like this, and they did these things, and then you get to over here. This is where you spawned in with that portal right there. But you don't spawn in there. That's just how to get back to Middle Earth. I mean, back to the overworld. But it doesn't take you back to the overworld. Never mind. I don't know what that is. That's some kind of water fountain. Now, I'm not going to do this, but you can jump over that. But you can't jump over that with a person. You have to jump from there to there, and then up onto there, and then over. But the thing is, if you go that way, you land on the pressure plates, and the pressure plates will send you back to the other place, the other entryway. Not that big of a deal, but it's important to understand that they're making it difficult for you to get back to the overworld, because they're very restrictive on this server. How are they restrictive? Well, let me try to explain. Oh yeah, the newbie item shack. You know, I should give them some items, but I don't have anything with me right now. They're very restrictive. First, they don't want you getting lots of diamond. Oh, they're not saying you can't have diamond, you see. But they're making it difficult to get diamond. Secondly, they don't want you to do enchants. There's people who are against it to the extent that they... Oh, there's a boat. On dry land, too. Noah, what have you been doing on the server? Blue Mountain Embassy. Dwarves from the Blue Mountain are nice. Now, see, if you look at F3, bloop, protection. And that's what I've got on my property on the island. Just so you know. Well, there's more that way. There's a... That looks like some kind of crazy housing. Probably renting. I'm actually looking for something I saw before. Where is it? Is it down this way? I don't remember where I am. Let's see if that chest is still there. Whoa! This way. This way, Davis. Well, I was looking for that place, and it's not there. Why isn't it there? I don't know. Well, let's see if I could go back to my base. But first, let's get to that chest. This might be the last video I do on this for a little while because of situation at hand. Regarding the lack of hard drive space, which I always have. Oh, not a conquer. I hate those things. There ought to be a way to, like, ignore conkers almost entirely. Most hobbit holes have been eaten up. I'll show you what I mean. You go in there and everything's been removed, and some people add extra rooms because they want to live in it, but then the thing gets torn apart and people just take it for its wood, or it's they just take everything. I mean, even I did that on my first day. I mean, you have to survive. Do you know I haven't gotten killed yet, and I've been playing for like 2 weeks? Whoa! Says somebody who then suddenly takes damage. Almost there. What happened was somebody got killed, left a bunch of items right there in the inside. So I took those. Oh. Can I hire any of you guys? Oh wait, I've only got 16. I want to do some trading with the hobbits, but I'm busy fighting Mordor orcs. Here's the chest that I left behind. One of my red books. I don't think I took a red book, so I should take a red book. Don't need that. Don't need that. Could use that. There were I only got one red book, but I took other ones accidentally and stuff like that. Never mind that. Okay, see if I could find... That can't possibly be it. That cannot possibly be it. It's got to be something else. Where is it? It must be at a different location. I eventually fast traveled somewhere and... Well, anyway, that's it for the short spawn tour. There's like lots and lots... Why am I over here? There's There's like lots and lots of places. Everybody's building stuff. There's always 20 or 30 people on. Right now there's 15 or so. The red ones are admins, obviously, but I don't think I need to tell you that. Who is this Wav? Pardon my throat, by the way. I feel sorry when somebody builds something and then it just falls apart because they didn't claim their territory. And so you could just come in and take stuff. Oh, it is claimed. But then why didn't... Oh, that's it. People were jumping on that, and you can't stop that. Alright, never mind. Things that happen around here. And then you see something, you're like, what the hell is that? Is it a sculpture? Was somebody building something else? Something get busted? We ask these questions, and we don't know the answer. A lot of fighting goes on here. This is a serious role-playing server. Here's another thing I don't like. Although this isn't actually on the path, as you know, the path is up there. Every once in a while, a regular path, I mean that is a regular road, will go right up to something, and then they'll have just a wall in the way. And what are they saying? And a wall gets in the way, and they have a gate there, and you're supposed to, only that faction will open the gate for you if you're friendly, and... Ah, my horse hates me. It keeps taking damage. Nothing. It won't even let me kill that thing. Ah, there we go. Wait, where am I? Pipeweed? Yeah, pipeweed? Pipeweed? I saw the smoldering pipeweed. Where was it? Come on, smoldering! Smoldering! And there's some kind of bizarre plant. Whoop! No, it's not. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I took the wrong bridge. No wonder. Well, anyway, this is a beautiful game, and it's... You just have to travel... Oh, another one. Just have to travel a little bit, and you just find another thing. Forget that one. You just have to travel a little bit, and you find another building, and you look at the building, you just find out about what they have to say, what do they got. And look at this! Horses, right? We can see through the world on that one. Look at this! Horses traveling on the water and not throwing you off. I think that's a bug. But maybe they did it that way because they felt it was silly for the horse to constantly throw the rider. Don't know. I've never traveled this way. Once in a while they put up a little block of some kind keeping you from... Now here's another thing. When you got a lot of people on the server, that is to say not right now, but when you got a lot of people on the... That's the penis without the balls. What is that telling you about them? But when you're on the server, look at that. See, some people do these things. Yeah, they could catch fire and stuff like that. When there's a lot of people on this server, two things happen. The thing that happens most is boats have a serious problem. They don't lag, but what happens is the chunks don't load. And so you travel to the edge of your chunks and that's it. And then you have to restart. And you relog over and over again. Now on a horse... When there's only about half people on server, you could do lots of traveling. Go for it. But when it's almost full, I can't get on the horse. It stops, stays stopped. This is actually pretty good stuff considering. Alright, well, that's it. One last thing. This place is just full of all sorts of great things, and I'll be showcasing some of them from time to time. Really? I'll be showcasing them from time to time. Yeah, you get stuff like this happening, though. Somebody has this nice place and it gets abandoned and then there's a fight and then something gets destroyed. Look at this! We've got up to 1418! Invasions ended. I gotta fill those in. Those are annoying. So yeah, boats and horses were a problem. I got on a boat when it was the middle of the night, so I was able to travel far enough that I was able to find my island. But I don't want people to find out where my island is for the most part. I don't think they'll be watching these videos. Now what was this all about? Somebody built in the middle of the road. Why do they do that? Why don't they go slightly off the road? And then this doesn't look like anything, and it's all crappy cobblestone anyway. There's a broken windmill. Whoa! Uh-oh, crap. Never, ever... Never panic. There we go. Boop. Never panic. That's the secret. I've got a lot of exploring to do. In this version, I've gone to a lot of places. I haven't gone there yet. I haven't gone there. I'm gonna set up a base in the Misty Mountains, but I haven't set that up yet. There's my secret base. It's called Doom Patrol HQ. It's probably gonna be called the Mount Doom Patrol. This is a beacon. I don't need that. I'd like to delete that. How do you delete these? Toggle waypoint display. Ah, here we are. Yeah, because I don't need that beacon. Well, at least not right now, I don't. I'm going to go into the nether, get some netherrack. No, wait, I have netherrack. Well, I'm going to get more netherrack, is what I'm saying. So, I guess until next time... Oh, wait, there's a... I was looking for a... tavern so I could trade with these guys. And so, from me to you, we'll see you next time.